Vaishnaw, thank you very much for taking the time out and speaking to us here on ET Now. First things first, what's the government's view on this gaming bill as far as this is concerned? And what are you looking at achieving as far as the gaming ecosystem is concerned? Because India is looking at making gaming a $10 billion industry.
It's a very important question. The entire gaming sector, online gaming sector, has become a very important part of the digital technologies. And our country today is known for being a technology-friendly country. This sector has three segments. Two of the segments are very useful for the society. One segment is causing a lot of harm to the society. The two segments which are useful for the society are esports and online social gaming. This bill aims to promote these two segments, for which an authority will be created. There will be new schemes where people get more employment and this creative economy grows. The third segment, where the harmful impact is very clearly visible in the society, the middle class families who are losing their entire life savings. There are so many instances where young boys and girls, they commit suicide because they are not able to face the losses which happen during the online gaming that they go for. And that kind of harmful impact is what this bill tries to protect the society from. Even the World Health Organization has declared gaming disorder, which causes very serious psychological issues among the people who play online money games in a very regular way. So that's the objective, is to promote the good things for the society and prevent these harms which are coming to the society. And when we have to look at the harms to the society versus the one segment of the industry, we have to see the interest of the society as paramount.
Absolutely, sir. And you made a very important point about protecting the society from the harms. Now, given the fact that you've been in consultation with stakeholders for a very long period of time, and of course, you've observed all the harms that are coming into the way of society, and of course, very impressionable young users, would you be able to throw some light on what are some of the key findings as far as, harms to the impressionable young minds is concerned? And that's something that you're looking at mitigating.
There are many harms which come. First of all, there is a addiction which happens when online money games are played regularly. That is first. Second, it's very difficult to know what the real algorithm is. Algorithms are very opaque. So there are so many games where initially people win small amounts and then after that they lose everything. Third, the impact, the terms and conditions in the games are such that once you give an authorization for money getting deducted from, whether it's a credit card or an account, it continuously happens without having more checks in the game. Then there is cross-border issues where of crores of rupees are going across the border. We also know that there is a money laundering angle in this. Very, very significant. So all these things combined very clearly demonstrate that there is a significant harm to the society from which we need a way out.
So you very rightly pointed out that this is essentially a bill that also promotes esports and online social games, and that's what the government of India's view is. How are you looking at promoting these two categories, given the fact that gaming as a sector has a lot of VC interest as well, and given the number of users that are using it and companies also sort of opening up, they would want to perhaps hear from you on what is your vision and how are you looking at promoting these two sectors?
You might have noticed that recently we had very major waves in Mumbai. One of the key part of waves is gaming, and as I said, the beneficial part of gaming, we want to make India as a game making hub, and for that the talent which is there in creative economy, that talent needs to be nurtured and promoted, and for that we are starting a series of IICTs. The first one has already started functioning in Mumbai. And as a part of this bill, an authority will be created. That authority will basically be tasked with creating programs where the gaming ecosystem develops and grows, the beneficial part of it develops and grows, and also the creative people who write games, they get the right tools and the right training and the right environment for developing and creating new games. We also want that our cultural context should also get primacy in the games that are created. So all these factors will be part of the endeavor in this bill.
सर एक क्लैरिफिकेशन इस पे भी चाहिए था कि कितना रोल सेंटर का होगा, कितना रोल स्टेट्स का होगा प्रमोशन में, लेजिस्लेशन में, ये जो दो सेक्टर्स हैं, और ऑफ कोर्स मनी गेम्स में आप अगर उस पे थोड़ा लाइट डालेंगे दैट विल बी ग्रेट.
Online gaming basically is an item which gets regulated as per the union list because it is related to internet and there is interstate commerce happening. There is across the Indian boundary commerce also happening. So all these factors combined make it a union list item. So that's the competence of the central government to legislate on this. इसको ध्यान में रखा गया है और साथ ही साथ ये भी ध्यान में रखा गया है कि ये बिल ऑनलाइन गेमिंग पर ही फोकस करता है और ऑनलाइन गेमिंग का जो लीगल कॉम्पिटेंस है वो भारत सरकार का.
सर आपने एक रेगुलेशन की जब आप बात करते हैं तो आपसे ये भी जानना चाहेंगे कि किस तरह की प्यूनिटिव मेजर्स एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं, उन पे अगर आप थोड़ा लाइट डालेंगे.
इस बिल में राज्य सरकार और केंद्र सरकार दोनों का रोल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन में रहेगा. जो आपने प्यूनिटिव वाला क्वेश्चन पूछा है, इसमें जो एडवर्टीजमेंट देंगे ऑनलाइन मनी गेमिंग के लिए या ऑनलाइन मनी गेमिंग का जो फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजैक्शन में मदद करेंगे उनके ऊपर और ऑनलाइन गेमिंग सर्विस प्रोवाइड करने वाले पे इस पे पनिशमेंट है. एक और बहुत ध्यान देने की बात है कि जो व्यक्ति खेल रहा है वो विक्टिम है, उसको पनिशमेंट नहीं होना चाहिए. तो इसमें इस बात का भी ध्यान रखा गया है कि जो विक्टिम है उसको पनिश नहीं कर रहे हैं. जो बच्चा, जो नौजवान, जो युवा, जो मिडिल क्लास का बेटा या बेटी खेल रहे हैं इसमें, उनके ऊपर कोई एक्शन नहीं है. एक्शन जो लोग इस तरह का गेम दे रहे हैं उनके ऊपर एक्शन है. आज की तारीख में ऑनलाइन मनी गेमिंग एक ड्रग्स के नशे से ज़्यादा बड़ी समस्या समाज में बन चुका है और इसीलिए इसके ऊपर ये कानून लाया गया है.
सर एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि इससे ये समाधान निकलेगा और थैंक्स वेरी मच हमसे बात करने के लिए, हमसे जुड़ने के लिए सर.
धन्यवाद.
Well, all right, that was my colleague Sumita Karir in an exclusive conversation with the Union Minister for IT, Mr. Ashwini Vaishnaw. But on that note, we'll wrap it up on this edition of Startup Central on this wholesome coverage of the passing of this bill on online gaming. It's a goodbye from Nivedna and me. Thanks so much for tuning in.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.